back to the next Corsa C video. Now, I've got the car booked in for MoT, so we're going to give it a quick once over, just make sure there's nothing that obvious it's going to fail on. And I'll also show you some work I did. Right, now since the last video I did something off camera with a gear linkage. I just get the light in the right place. Hopefully it'll stay put. So to line up all the gear linkage, there's a plunger down here, and you need to press that in, and you need to move the linkage about until this goes all the way in and stays there, and that locks the selector forks between first and second gear. And then what you do is, I don't know if you can see it down there, you loosen this pinch bolt. It had a 6mm Allen end. Now I've changed that bolt over to a normal hex bolt, so I can do it and undo it with a spanner or a socket. So I'll show you what the next thing is to do. So inside the car, we pull the gator off. I don't know how well you can see down here. Now, to lock the lever in the right place between first and second, there's a hole there, and there's a hole down there, and you just line them up, and my torch has moved. I don't know how well you can see the holes. You just line them up, then lock the lever in place with a drill bit or a screwdriver, and that locks the lever in the right place between first and second. And then you go outside, tighten up the pinch bolt, and your gear levers linkages all lined up. And I'll just quickly show you. Just put this gator back. I did all this off camera since the last video. So we have first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse. Got to lift up the sleeve there, and you can either go in reverse so that's how I sorted out the gear linkage. I've taken it for a quick road test on the block, and it's working perfectly. So that's made a big difference. Previously I've not been able to get these gear linkage lined up ever since I'd changed the engine. Right, I've got the laptop out again. I'll have another go at communicating with the ECU. Because when I last did this, I actually fitted the spare coil pack, and the car seems to be running a lot better. So just run diagnostics anyway. So I'll turn the ignition on, key on, engine off. Go to diagnostics, and 2004 Corsa C. And got car identification. Yep, and it's picked everything up. We'll see if diagnose ECM. Yeah, you can hear things clicking. So it seems to be talking to the ECU at the moment, so see what fault codes there are. And no, we seem to be having communication problems. It could be this installation. I think I do have a Vauxhall installed on another laptop. We'll just try it once again. But we'll just try this again. Choose engine, which is a 12XE. Just try that manually. Try and read the fault codes. No. So I think what we'll do is we'll just leave that. I'll have to come back to that another time. It's not too important. So I'm gonna start checking the lights. I've done this already, but I'll do it for the benefit of the video. So we start off with side lights. Then dip beams, then we've got eye beams, okay, left indicator, right indicator, and let's see if front lights checked. Next we'll go around the back. I don't know how well you're going to see this because it's it's quite sunny outside, so I've had to switch garage lights off and pull the doors as far down as I can. So we'll get the rear lights checked. So we've got our rear lights, left indicator, right indicator, rear lights. Just do it with headlights off. So there's the brake lights again. Turn the lights on again. And that's the rear fog lights, and I'll do the reverse lights. So as far as I know, they're all working. I can't tell from here, so that's the rear lights checked. Oh, I've just shut the garage door, moved the camera, moved it off the tripod, and I've just got it in my hand, and you can see number plate lights working. It's a bit hard to tell in daylight, so we'll get moving on to next thing to check. Okay, I'll just quick once over with tyres. You can see they're good. They haven't done much miles since they were put on, but did about 300 miles. I think it was done either side at last MoT, and it's not done many miles since, so again that's looking good. You can see there's absolutely plenty of tread there. They're basically as new, even though they're a couple of years old, or maybe a bit more. See if you can find a date stamp, because they're all matching tyres. Just a set of budget tyres bought, fitted at a local tyre place. Let's see if you can find a date code. There's a size. Here we go, 0717. So they're less than 2 year old, these tyres. So it's it's a bit more than 2 years old. 07 there is the 7th week, and 17 is a year, so 2017. So they're probably all same. We've just got this front tyre again, as new condition, and these are all matching tyres. So hopefully we have a matching date code. We probably need to check pressures as well. Now, I cannot see a date code. I'll just have a quick look at this one. There's got a bit of daylight here. See if I find a date code. No, I can't say date code unless it's on the other side of the tyre. So there's the size. Yeah, probably might need to put some bit of air in these tyres, so I'll probably do that off camera. One problem I have, I'll show you, is we've got a coolant leak. Now at first I thought it might be in the drain plug on the radiator, but I've had a look and it seems to be alright. It seems to be dry enough up there, so I don't think that's the problem. I think the radiator itself might be leaking, so I might just try put some stuff in it, some rad weld or something, see if that fixes it. I need to do it on the cheap, but if that don't work, I'll just fit a replacement radiator in it. Probably damaged it when I did the engine swap, so more issues from the engine swap. So there's nothing I can do about that. I'll try some rad weld, so I'll have to leave that for another time. And well, once it stopped leaking, I've had engine running, so that's why it's leaking. Anyway, while we're under here, might as well have a quick look. We'll check these CV bolts on these drive shafts. Okay, get to them. So just get the light in the right place. So unfortunately can't tell too well while it's on wheel ramps. Ideally could have been just, let's have a look and just have a feel, make sure there's no tears. And that one's secure, so we move to the other side. So we've got the driver's side one. Now we'll try to avoid the leaking coolant. That's the clip I'd fitted. I'm not sure if that's done right. I have to redo that one. But no tears there. So I might have to. The chance I might have to redo that before it goes in. And it's a small job. I can't see any tears on the boat. So I think that's looking good. Okay, so that's where the exhaust is blowing from. So I can't see it from here, but should be able to pick it up on the camera. So what I'll do is I'll get some exhaust putty on that, and that should stop it. It was an advisory 2 years ago, but could well be a failure. So put a bit of putty on that, and that should do the trick. Okay, I've got some putty in there, so hopefully that should do the trick. So what I'll do is I'll start the engine up, and we'll see what it's like. Right, I've got some putty around here, so that should do the trick. We'll just start the engine up. Let's have a feel. Yep, that's good. No blowing from there. Don't think there's any blowing anywhere else. So I might just check that rear silencer as well. Well, I thought I'd pull it outside and just let it idle, see if I can dry that putty out. And we should have a leak-free exhaust now. So all I need to do is just sort out the leaking radiator. So see if I can get some rad weld or such like, and if I do that, you'll be seeing that, or if not, there'll be a rapid video up. Something else I nearly forgot was to check out tyre pressures. So I've had airline out to it. I did it off camera. They were all down. They're about sort of 25, 26 psi. So pumped them up to about 32, 33ish. So that's something else taken care of. You shouldn't fail on tyres. That says they're all same, these tyres. So I'll see if I can find some rad weld or some sort of radiator stuff to stop it leaking. Well, I didn't have any luck finding any radiator sealant, so I'll have to leave that for another time, and I'll probably end up doing it off camera. And if it's not fixed the problem, you'll know about it. It'll be featured in a future video if I have to replace a radiator. Anyway, not quite the end of this particular video. I've got my Alienware laptop out and I'm going to install Voxcom on it. We'll see if it works any better on that laptop. Okay, I'm going to try a slightly different approach. So we'll just try this, diagnostics. And we'll try, won't bother with automatic vehicle identification. Do it manually, Corsa C. Car identification. And it seems to be picking everything up. So we'll try to get some fault codes up. Ah! The 300 and the 301 have come back, so we'll clear them. Clear the fault codes. So we'll go back. We'll close that, we'll go back, back, back. Right. Let's try automatic vehicle identification. No, it doesn't seem to want to do it, just have to do it manually. Corsa C. At the moment it seems to be talking. Alright, well the fault codes haven't come back. So I'm getting readings on the data, live data. So just try to say yes. As soon as I'm pressing the accelerator and that's active. So just turn that off, and we'll just try start it up. Yep. And it's found fault codes have come back yet again, and the engine management lights come on, which is a bugger. We'll clear those fault codes. Okay, we're back. Okay, refresh list. Let's look if we reset the we'll reset learned values. Maybe not. So I think we've yep, we've cleared the codes and there's no misfiring. So that's that little problem sorted. Well, unfortunately these two codes keep on coming back, so I might end up having to cancel the MoT on this one, so I think I can't do any more than I have done. Well, would you believe it? I thought I'll take it for a spin round the block, and it's idling perfect, no sign of any misfires. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just go back into here. Right, clear those fault codes. So we'll go into it again. Okay, bring the fault codes up. Right, so I think I fixed it. It's idling absolutely perfect. It is now 24 hours later, it's the next day since I shot the last scene, and I thought I was going to end the video, but I thought I'll shoot the sealant. So I got this wings radiator stop leak, £4 in alphas at the moment. It's £1 off, or 20%, whichever way you want to look at it. And this stuff treats cooling systems from 5 to 12 litres, and the capacity on this particular course is 4.9 litres, so I'll just chuck the lot in. So first thing I need to do is warm it up a bit, so I'll run the engine for a while before we add the stuff. Okay, I have run it for a while, so it's got a bit of heat in. It says after warming up the engine, shake bottle well and add contents to the cooling system via the expansion tank. So just give this a good shake, and if you can see there, the level did go down. So we'll just chuck the whole lot in. And we just tip it all in. Tip it all in like so. So then we need to top it up with coolant. So basically a 50-50 mixture of water and antifreeze. And a bit of water. And add a bit of antifreeze. And then we run the engine for 5 minutes to allow it to circulate. So it says after you top up the system, run the engine for approximately 5 minutes to circulate and stop leaks. So we'll do that next. Right, it's been running for a while now since I did this stuff, and I'm glad to say that there's no leaks. It seems to have sealed it up. I did actually take the cap off and there was pressure in it, so that's a very good sign. So right, that is definitely the end. So I'm going to take it around to the garage for its MoT, and with that it's back to my past self. I'm going to wrap it up for this particular video. I had a bit of a scare with the misfire, but you know, giving it a run, driving it around, that seemed to fix the problem, whatever it was. Probably running in an enclosed garage didn't help. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. Please remember to like, subscribe and share. Questions and comments, you know where to put them. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.